my beautiful friends, it's your girl again, Eland Blue, and welcome back to my channel. So as promised, I'm back with part 3 of my list of the hottest rappers in South Africa, and this is the male edition. I will do one for the ladies, but for the time being, let's just celebrate our rappers who are gems. Okay, the first rapper that I'm going to talk about is Shane Eagle. Oh my god, he is quite a looker. The guy is gorgeous, I have to say. But anyway, the show is not about beauty, but it's about rapping, so I will stick to the topic. So he finished third in Buzu's competition, Hustle, but that didn't stop him for gunning for the #1 spot in the rapping field. His breakup single was Let It Flow in his album Yellow. Okay, I listened to Yellow, it was a really good album. In 2020, he released a song called Rex Talk, which is pretty dope. It is a soundtrack for Zenergy, I think. I think that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. So he's been at work, so I'm really happy that he's putting out new music and that he is, expressing himself creatively. Rex Talk is quite a minimalistic rap song. There is not much going on in the production, which is cool because then it lets his voice and his flow and his lyrical skills show. Alright, and then the next person is Frank Casino. When Frank Casino came into the scene, I was a little bit skeptical because I thought that, this guy was singing off tune, what was going on, until I actually listened to his album. In 2018, he released an album called Something From Me, and when I actually listened to the album, I realized that he is an impressive artist. He's actually really good. He's a great rapper, he's got a great flow. His penmanship is pretty awesome, and he's got a really nice flow, he's got a really nice candor, and I have to say his singing voice is actually quite good. After I had listened to most of his music from the album, I became a believer, and I have to say he has shown consistency in the work that he puts out. In 2021, he put out a track called Lockhart. Oh my goodness, that is such a fun song. It is so fun. It's got some serious bounce, and it's just like one of those songs that make you want to get up and dance. You want to get up and bust a move or something. You know what I mean? He is a pretty dope artist, and one thing that I like about Frank Casino is that he is not corny. He does his own thing. He doesn't make music by the numbers, and I have to say, with his melody, his melodic voice, there is a lot of risk that he takes, because who knew that people would like the way he sings? And as I said in the beginning, I didn't actually trust, but then now I really believe that he is a good artist. Okay, and then there's Emtee, guys. You probably know Emtee from Roll Up. That was his breakout single, and it went it did so well that he did the re-up, which was pretty dope as well. I think it was featuring Wizkid. I have to say, Emtee's success was quite phenomenal. The guy was not only popular in South Africa, but he did so well internationally. Africa loved Emtee, and I don't care what people say about his private life and whether he was drinking lean or smoking too much weed. I'm just looking at the artistry. The guy is good at what he does. He has a really great singing voice. He does very well when he's doing the R&B songs, so I really appreciate that. Emtee is a really good songwriter. I have to say, I did a song with him, I think in 2015, and I felt like he bodied me on my own song. This year, 2021, he released a song called Truth, which is featuring Lil Zara. I haven't heard of Lil Zara before, but I will check him out. But Truth was an okay song. It was fine. It wasn't amazing, but it was fine. But then he featured in Amofaku's song called Nakanjani. Oh my god, what? The thing is, anything with Amofaku, I will love. I will just, I will get behind it. Amofaku to me is just such an amazing vocalist, such an amazing singer. She's just amazing at expressing. But this is about rappers, and Emtee, he held his own. He showed so much maturity. He showed so much vulnerability, and that is something that is very rare when it comes to rappers. So I really appreciate seeing Emtee putting out this work, sharing his emotions, sharing his thoughts, and being vulnerable in his music. Because ultimately, storytelling and it's more believable when you actually hear somebody being genuine in what they write. Emtee is definitely here to stay. I don't care what people say about his private life. He has shown that he has staying power, and he keeps growing and getting better as an artist. So that is amazing. All right, another rapper who I have to say, is just amazing is Okmalumkoolkat. I know he's already big. I know there are other, artists who are not as big, who maybe you might think are better. So please do leave some comments and do leave some suggestions, and I will do a part 4, I'll do a part 5, and I'll keep putting out videos. So I value your suggestions, so go ahead, tell me who you think is worth checking out, who should be given some love, and I definitely will oblige. So Okmalumkoolkat, he has got so much, he's got so much sauce. The dude has like swag. He's got like an energy that you can't really copy. Like the guy, he's such a fun rapper. He is just one of those people is going to make a banger, and you're gonna find yourself busting your moves because he's just a great artist. And what I like again about Okmalumkoolkat is that he's got a South African sound. He's taken hip hop, he's made it his own, and he has made his music so familiar with South Africans, and it's actually quite nice to hear that. You just feel that it gives you a sense of place, you know what I mean? And the guy he's just so cocky, he's confident, he's got a great flow. You cannot help but love him and his music. Oh, his biggest song, I think, was Now. That was a fun song. That song was so dope. Oh my goodness, I danced so much to that song, and oh my gosh, like I know a lot of people just effed with this song. A lot of people just loved the song, and it was just a banger. That's what it was. It was fire. And I like music that just brings happiness. I appreciate an artist who digs deep, but sometimes you just need to have a good time, and Okmalumkoolkat is here for that. He is bringing the good time. In 2016, I think he released an album called Milano. That was the first time that I actually knew Okmalumkoolkat. That's body of work was pretty dope, guys. I know it was from 2016, but it was amazing. That's something that is worth going back to and listening to again, and then you just find the magic. And then in 2020, he released an EP called Bloomington. Okay, I listened to this. It's got a very similar vibe to what you usually put out. It's got this, Afro vibe, it's just got a South African sauce, it's got the flavor. And it was really good. I really liked it. He didn't do too much as far as production went. He played it a little bit safe, but still the fun of Okmalumkoolkat we're used to. The songs that I liked from his EP were Hawaiian, which was pretty fun, and Drip Sipi Iskoropo. That was another cool song. So if you're going to check his EP out, check out for Hawaiian and check out for Drip Sipi Iskoropo. Those are actually really dope tracks. I like them. They make me feel happy, and what? Even though he's showing a lot of cockiness, I am here for it. Okay. So the last person that I'm going to talk about today is Nesty. You guys, I know Nesty is huge. Everybody knows about it and Nesty, but then it would not be right for me to go through a list of South African best and hottest rappers without mentioning Nesty. You guys, Nesty came into the game when he was a little kid, he was, I think, 18, and he dropped Juice Bag. I have to tell you, at that time, the moment I heard Juice Bag from my brothers, because I used to go to festivals with my brothers. So in the radio they'll play me, in the car they'll play me new music, and one of the songs that I really loved, one of the first rap songs in South Africa that I really loved was Juice Bag. I mean, I don't even remember how many times I repeated that song. I played it on repeat. It was just Anna, come on, motherfucking juice back. You know, it's just oh my god, like oh man, that was a good time. And I have to say, you know what, Nessie has not like dropped his standard. He has kept it. In fact, I feel like his music has elevated. The guy is just amazing at what he does. You know, his work is magic. Like his lyricism is just so fantastic. He takes you on a journey with his raps. You know what I mean? Like the guy is just so amazing. I mean, you know what I appreciate is that even the rest of the world has caught on to the fact that Nessie is an amazing artist, and so many international artists have also collaborated with him, and that is a nod, you know, to South African musicians. And I mean, like, he is here for business. He is not here to play. He is not here to just drop like some fillers. The guy makes amazing work. Period. In 2020, he released an album called Zulu Man with Power. That album, from start to finish, was fire. It was straight fire. He made bangers. It was just amazing. Like, I was like pop after pop after pop after pop, and you just know that he's gonna bring more fire. Like, Nessie is just an amazing artist. Like, guys, I'm like one of his biggest fans. And I'm not ashamed to say that I'm standing on Nessie because he is that dope. He seems to be expanding his creativity to other fields as well. He did a soundtrack for Blood and Water. I have to say, I was one of the people who were complaining that Blood and Water is like an STC soundtrack. Like, it was so crazy because like most of the songs on Blood and Water were STC songs. But I can't blame them because I mean, like, maybe the guy was a part of the whole project, but I am not gonna complain too much because his music is still dope. And then he also put out a reality show on Netflix called A Zulu Man in Japan. I liked it. You know, it's nice to see our artists, you know, being in different spaces. And you know what I liked was that he represented us. You know, hey, Nessie as Namasonyawe, you are just a bomb, man. It's just so cool. Like, you know, sometimes some people just look like fish out of water, and that's not him. He just like body. Like, you could see like the Japanese artists were loving him. Everybody was just loving him, and he was just himself. He was just his cool self. I can't help it. I admire the guy. The guy is just amazing. He's an amazing artist, and I know he's gonna keep doing great things. And I hope that, you know, he will become one of those amazing international artists that nobody can ignore. I want to see him win Grammys. I want to see him win, you know, MTV awards. I want to see him like get his flowers because the guy deserves it. He works hard. He is talented. He creates magic, and he keeps us entertained. What more can we ask for? So yeah, that is my final installation of 15 hottest rappers in South Africa. So before I end my video, I just want to give you a quick reminder that I also am a musician. Eland Blue, please check out my music. It's out on all stores. It's on Spotify, it's on iTunes. I put stuff on YouTube, so please check my stuff too out as well. And oh yes, I also belong to a musical trio called African Jungle Maestros. We recently put out a project called Days in Jersey, so please check it out. Maybe you might like it, and please comment and let us know what you think. Alright guys, so now that we've reached the end of our video, I would like to ask you to subscribe, like, share this video, and also follow me on Instagram. So see you next time. Bye.